all that bullshit behind the scenes shit came out between Perry and Punk. That was released. And I pretty much said, yep, there you go. Just shows that Punk's a fucking liar. And he didn't like that. So he threatened to block me. I'm like, you know what? I can kick ban you faster if you'd like.
Yeah, I think Lance was talking about that the other day too.
Yeah.
By the way, meet my friend Bliss here, who's a CM Punk fan.
Hi, Bliss. I'm sorry.
Because he's from Chicago.
I really know him in real life.
Oh, well, okay. You're from Chicago. I get it. I just, you know, and I used to be a Punk fan. I think even Billy and I were huge Punk fans years ago.
Yeah.
And when he came back to AEW, I was psyched. I'm like, all right, let's see what this guy can do. Because he talked about, you know, wanting to push, you know, elevate all the younger talent. He didn't do that.
Okay, so I have a reason. I know the reason behind that, but nobody will believe it.
By the way, hold on. As God said, you're alive, you're just existing and vibing. I mean, that's all we can all do. You know, just alive, exist, and vibe, right?
Yep.
And Liv, are you following my thingy?
Yeah.
All right, go back to what you're saying, Lonnie.
So, being somebody who actually knows him IRL, that was his goal. They didn't want him to do that. They wanted him to be a bad guy. So, you know him, when he's told he has to do something, he does it 110%. They wanted him to be a bad guy, so he became an asshole.
Well, I think that's a totally different situation.
That's literally what he told me when me and my mom asked him about it.
Liv, get a weapon.
He actually trained my mom's cousin. Trains with him up in Chicago at the same gym. They've been training together for since Punk started. I didn't know this until like when I was in high school. But yeah, no, he's actually a close family friend, and he specifically said that he wanted to be a good guy for once, but they didn't like that because his popularity was when he was a bad guy. So he's hoping if he's a big enough asshole, they'll let him be good because he'll be more popular as a good guy at that point.
Well, and again, I'm not going to shit on, because like I said, I know you're a personal close friend, so I'm not going to shit on him like that. I don't think that whether he's a heel or...
I think his attitude right now is like asshole-ish, but at the same time, I know his reasoning behind it, so
Well, I understand it's a storyline. I understand. I'm talking behind the scenes.
Yeah, no, behind the scenes, most of his fights, there's a reason they don't have audio, because, yeah, he's being a dick, but he's still trying to convince them to let him be a good guy.
Yeah.
And they won't do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of other issues. You know, alright, in your case, like I said, I'm not going to push this topic any further.
Giggles! How are ya?
Oh, no, it's fine. Like I said, I don't mind. I don't want people thinking he's a bad guy IRL, because a lot of people think that he's like a jerk IRL and stuff because of how he acts in the show, but he's really not.
That's TV. I understand.
Oh yeah, we get that.
CM Punk and Phil Brooks. I understand that. Excuse me. But
go ahead.
The Phil Brooks, when he signed with AEW, I thought that was a second chance that he was gonna do what he wanted to do, help work with younger kids. Now, maybe he didn't. I don't know, or maybe he didn't get along with them. I know he didn't get along with Chuck Perry. I know he didn't get along with the EVPs, but that's another story for another time. But what about like people like Darby Allin? Powerhouse Hobbs. There's a lot of these other guys he could have, worked with, and I'm sure that Tony Khan wouldn't let him.
No. His whole point was that he was supposed to be a bad guy. They wanted him to come in and try to give the new guys a reason to be better. They didn't want him helping them. They wanted him to be the reason they got better so that they could beat him. That's what they wanted from him. It's not what he wanted. That's why there was a lot of arguments and shit while he was there. Because he wanted to do it one way, they wanted him to do it a different way that didn't go with what he wanted.
All right.
I always imagined that he would have at least, with his name and his reputation, he would have had a little bit more pull and and a chance to have more like creative control than
Thought
that.
so too. But because he wanted to be a hero instead of a bad guy, because let's be honest, when Punk was in WWE, he was mostly a heel 80% of the time.
Hmm.
And
But again,
they
that's under
didn't
Vince McMahon's
because
tutorial. And
his
Vince McMahon,
reputation was as a heel. They didn't think that he would be as popular as he did if he didn't come back as one.
you know what? Honestly, I think Punk has his fan base, and I think whether he came back as a complete heel or a baby face, I don't think it really matters. Again, you're talking about what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, behind the scenes was a lot of bullshit of doesn't matter how popular somebody is, they want to control those people.
Well,
I mean, hell,
on some
the
level.
only people.
All right, hold on,
some
Liv,
level, they
Liv,
want
let's
to-
break this.
I don't know why this guy was being the way he was, but
Jack Perry?
Even Punk doesn't know. But they wanted him to do it a certain way, and that's the only way they would let him do it.
Well, if you talk about the Jack Perry issue, Jack Perry originally wanted to use real glass. And CM Punk did say that, if, he didn't want real, these kind of a weird stunts, he goes, there's no reason for it. And I guess he kind of laid into Perry, and he says, if you don't like how you do it here, go back and do it over on Wednesday nights, which I guess he did. Then you follow up to All In, where he did the whole, he did that move on the hook on the windshield, and then he patted on the glass. Look at this, real glass, cry me a river. And of course, that's what sparked the shit in the back. But Punk also had other issues that sparked. He wasn't picked up from the input, which I thought, that was a bit of a bad move on, like a mistake on TK. But that also, I guess, inflared him, and that's when he came up, and that's what to Perry, and confronted him in the back, and he goes, hey, you got a problem with me? And I guess Perry's just like, hey, look, I was just doing the move.
Liv, pick up one of these shield potions.
I guess things got a little bit heated, and if you watch the video, Jack Perry was just sitting back. He was even like brushing his hair back. I don't know if Punk took that offense or if Punk was trying to find a reason to get out of AEW, which he wanted out. He made no arguments about that.
I'll hold on to your.
Absolutely,
I'll
him
hold
just
on
trying
to
to find a
Sniper.
way out. He figured something like that would be his best bet of getting out as quickly as possible. And I think that's why a lot of people got upset when they showed the video, because they knew what was actually going on, and it just made Punk look bad.
Well, and that's the thing. If Punk was, when he was on MMA Hour, and he talked about what happened, and he said, well, first off, he goes, I never even touched Jack. And the only thing he goes, I was just talking to him. You weren't talking to him. And Perry wasn't getting in your face, you were getting in his face. If he had said straight out what really happened, I would have had a little bit of respect for the guy.
Same here.
But to sit there and make yourself out to be the saint and good guy when you're not, no, fuck you. I'm like,
that was also only like part of the clip, by the way.
No, I watched the whole hour video.
No, but again, that was only part of what actually happened. There were multiple instances before that one. That one's just the one they used.
Him and Perry didn't get in any altercations until from when Punk had this conversation from Collision.
That they're going to openly talk about.
By the way,
Rick, he's not with them anymore. They're going to do everything in their power to make him look bad.
Rick,
no matter what. Like that's just
Punk didn't exactly
nature.
do them any favors by doing a shoot video either.
Rick, status update on your Fortnite.
It's
although
a two-way
at this point, it's kind of just they're both pissed off at each other and trying to ruin each other's existence.
I don't think they're trying to ruin each other's existence because honestly, I don't give a shit. It's over and it's done with. Punk's out of AEW. Mm-hmm. It's been a week since this video, so to me, I honestly could care less. It's done. WWE fans have CM Punk, and like I said, I'm sure on a personal level, I'm sure he's a nice guy, but how he works within the companies, I really just don't really seem to care about how he goes about things.
Yeah, fair point.
Rick, status update on your Fortnite update.
And let's see how long before this fucking thing's installing.
Also, hi, Lance.
Oh!
I thought I saw Lance join. So quiet.
Lance, baby, where are you?
Oh! Oh! Sniped headshot! That was a
Damn,
thing
Billy, that
of
was a nice
freaking...
shot.
You gotta live. You got him. Nice, Liv. Nice.
All right, I'm halfway there doing the installation.
And Lance, how you doing, bud?
God, this takes forever.
Lance?
Yeah.
Billy?
I
Oh,
hear ya.
hi, Lance. You didn't acknowledge us when we said hi.
Oh, I had to step out of the room for a second.
Oh, okay.
What's
'Cause
shaking,
Billy and
Lance?
everybody's being
not too bad.
quiet.
Liv, that was
Usually when
a
they focus on the game, yeah, they kind of just space out, you know.
Liv. That was a
Billy
great.
talk
makes
you while playing
comments
games
about
is-
like his. Well, usually like with the sniper shot that he did a second ago, that was a good shot. He'd have some kind of commentary. His character's not even lighting up. I wonder if his mic's muted.
Oh no.
I don't know. By the way, like I said, I am a newbie, which means like my character probably is gonna run around naked. You know, I don't know.
Exit out. My controller's
Oh.
about to
Nope,
die.
that would mean that his Discord was just messing up. Right, bet.
Can
Hi,
y'all hear
Billy.
me?
I need to exit out. My controller's about to die.
All right.
Yeah, I have an old Xbox controller and I have like 2 sets of rechargeable batteries, so I can always switch them out.
Yeah.
I also play on Xbox, but
Ah.
I've been playing Fortnite since the beta. I just don't play it anymore because
I've been hearing about Fortnite left and right, and it looked kind of cool, but I've always been into other games, so
I don't play it anymore basically because of the fact that since I do have original skins and stuff, people are always trying to get me to play comp and then talking shit when I won't play comp, and then because they
I won't
talk
play
shit-
comp either.
shit.
Comp is like the worst place to go because that's where the quote unquote sweatiest type of players go when
See-
they take this game too seriously.
And that's what people mistake me for because I have been playing since beta and I do have some of the original skins and stuff. They assume I'm a tryhard, and then they call me a fake player.
Lance, you might want to turn off your in-game mic.
Oh, sorry.
you know what you say to that when everybody says, "Yeah, well, you know, you can suck off my fake dick." How's that one? Tell them
I
that.
like this
actually.
guy.
Ash, we made sure to have all the mature filters clicked on Twitch, right?
With me, you better.
Wait a minute.
You thought it
Billy,
was bad
to be
at first.
fair, if you got me and Lolly in there anyway, you should probably already have it switched on. I mean,
Just a friendly piece of friendly advice.
yeah.
Yeah, but Billy also knows that if we say something, we'll apologize immediately if it goes against Twitch TOS.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even with those filters on, I
There's
am.
still some things we can't say, and we can't. You can still get in trouble for, unless I say it, because you've acknowledged my attitude, existence, and the way I speak. Therefore, Twitch sees it as your authorization to let me be me.
And Rick, I got to
Yeah.
tell you, I've posted Fortnite clips of me with some of the what I call my epic sniper shots, and it brings out the hate on TikTok, and I love it so much. It makes me laugh.
Have you gotten any of those recently? You haven't contacted me about them, so I'm assuming that they're just being trolly little shits at this point.
Well, I haven't posted a TikTok since I posted the one about turning my hair blue.
Fair point. Everybody knew. I think like everybody's learning better at this point.
Yeah, Rick, when I got the computer, the thing I had to do was dye my hair blue. And there's a random ass chicken on top of the train. What the hell, man? I should probably.
I don't know, but somebody just got ran over by the train.
Really?
I watched that shit. They ran up on the side of it, got caught in the...
Oh, I don't have enough gold to hire an NPC.
Sounds like an issue.
Yeah, it is, and yeah, it is.
Hey, did you get your Fortnite off of Steam or from Epic Games?
Epic Games.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's free on all platforms, you know.
No, I know.
It
Excuse
is
me.
now. Billy, do you know how much the actual original beta test of Fortnite was?
No.
$150.
Seriously?
When it was just to save the world stuff, it was $150
Wow.
for a beta
Can we
test
leave in the
pass.
party for a
That's
second
when
there,
I
because
got
gotta
it
run
because my
Okay,
friend
Liv.
Panda wanted me to learn how to play the game because I played a lot of Apex, and he was like, "Well, you play Apex, you'll like this." It's like it was before the multiplayer came out, mind you. It was with the Save the World, where you had to build your base and save people. And
But Lolly, do
Yeah.
you want to tell Rick some of those comments that I have been getting on my Fortnite TikToks? Like,
you
oh,
mean like the oh, it must really suck to think it's impressive to sit here and be able to snipe a bot. My response was, yeah, you know, it must also be pretty fucking nice to sit here and have such and be so no life that all you do is talk shit about people on the internet because you're not cool enough to do it yourself.
Yeah. If I don't fuck with them, I just ignore them. Like, okay, whatever.
Well, I get joy and entertainment out of causing people pain.
she
Well,
does.
you should see when we play. You should see when we play DBD and we get a toxic killer. If they're toxic enough and they come in the stream talking shit, all Billy does is go, "All right, everybody, quiet. Lolly, floor is yours."
Rick,
That's it.
Rick, be forewarned. Do not piss off the Lolly.
I'm not gonna piss off anybody. You know me. I'm just here to play a game.
I go from 0 to 100 in the snap of a finger.
Okay. Well, I will
But-
I've seen her
make
do
sure
it.
that and make a note of that.
By the way,
Also,
chat.
I've seen her do it.
By the way, chat. How are you guys doing? How do you guys like the fishing game that you guys can play?
The fishing game?
Yeah, if you go into the channel point redemptions, well, there's 3 ways you can do it. There's the channel point redemptions. You can also cheer any number of bits, and also for people who who gift out subscribers or gift subs. And notice I said subscribers, and not. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah. And actually, speaking of like, last week we actually did our first multicast. So we're now
Giggles.
on.
Wait, hold on. Giggles. Do not tell Crystal I said that.
Ah. So yeah, we're now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter or X. What the fuck calls that? I don't know.
Now I have something to do with my 50k points. I'm just gonna sit here and fish all day.
I know, but you know, with all due respect, Giggles, you and Crystal are of the same mindset, are you not? Uh-oh. I'm gonna go do something stupid, and I'm gonna go look over there.
I always do stupid shit.
Took the words right out of my mouth. See, Billy is my best friend, but I don't fucking with him all the time.
Hey, do you want to know how I met Billy for the first time?
How's that?
So I was playing a DVD. I was trying to learn how to play Wesker as a killer, and I had I went up against him and Wolf, and Wolf was being his usual trolly self, you know, going after the killers, flashlighting people. It was only my second time. I didn't know how to avoid the flashlights and stuff. I originally got so annoyed that I went and sat in a corner and pouted about it for half the game.
Yeah.
At some point, they found out that I was streaming and come into my chat and started apologizing mid-game. And after that, we've just been friends ever since.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Lance-
I actually, surprisingly, I met Billy through Xbox Live.
Yeah.
And that was like for the 360 when it was actually free before you had to pay for it. And
I play and stream off of Xbox, so I understand.
yeah, but and we were just shooting the shit back and forth, and he's just like, "Oh, hey, I got a podcast," and I think that's when I jumped on my PC,
Mm-hmm.
and we actually got to know each other through Skype, and then Facebook and whatnot, and we the ball rolled downhill from there. That was like, wow, back in 2008, Billy, I think?
Yeah.
I was still in high school back then.
It feels
I
like
was in the middle
ages
of getting
ago, doesn't
divorced
it?
back then. What?
It feels like ages ago that happened.
It's been over 25 years.
Not that
Shit,
long.
you were hanging out with me when I was living at my mother's house after I got my divorce.
I need a med kit now, med kit now, med kit now. I need to find me a med kit. And if you're wondering about some of my reactions, it's because I was getting some epic sniper shots, which
Yeah.
will more than likely be turned into some Twitch clips. I mean, TikTok ticks.
Yeah.
And I just wonder,
TikTok
I'm gonna
ticks?
TikTok clips videos, and I'm just gonna count down the timer until I start getting hate messages, or they're like, "You shot a bot."
Who gives a fuck?
No, the thing
I
is,
was playing the
no, it makes me laugh when
Funny
they do
is,
it.
I think those people who go, I shot a bot, that you shot a bot, were the people who were the ones that got shot, and they're just trying to make up excuses for why they're such failures.
Oh wait, no way, it's 1v2. It's 1v2.
Get him, Billy. Get him.
Yes.
Woo! Wee! Woo! Wee!
I shot the NPC.
But it did not shoot the deputy.
There you go. Thank you. I knew somebody was looking out for me. Thank you, Lance.
I got you, boss. I got you.
I hear them in there.
The pay-per-view is
What
Sunday,
was
right?
that noise?
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Okay,
sounded huge.
Because I'm going out tomorrow night. I'm going to a concert.
Right on.
No,
Also,
that's
there's
an
another
ugly
pay-per-view
motherfucker.
tomorrow
Shoot
night
him in
for
the face.
TNA.
I'm sorry, say again?
There's another pay-per-view for TNA tomorrow.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I loved TNA for a long time, but once I went on TV, I just didn't have the effort, want to put the effort in to follow
Give
them.
me damage.
You know? And, I mean, even like when the Dixie Carter era, which was not great, it still had some great moments, some great matches. You know? I loved AJ Styles before he went to the WWE. When he went to the WWE, I marked the fuck out.
I think a lot of people did.
Yeah.
Jackie's dead.
I remember talking with us about Joe when he was in TNA, and he goes, "Oh, if you ever went to AEW, you'll never be able to be used AJ Styles." I'm like, "Yes, he will." I'm like, for him to go under any other name would be foolish. And lo and behold, it happened.
Playing a zombie game, Jack. What do you expect? Butterflies? Oh, heck.
Whoa! Victory Royale!
Hey, go
Yeah.
Billy! Shit, shit. Run, Jack, run!